Oh, hey guys, I didn't even see you there. Welcome back to Kyle in the Kitchen, a weekly series that I am putting on for all of you guys where we cook some delicious Disney snacks. This week, I've got something amazing for you and it's super easy. So grab your favorite sweatshirt, throw on your sweatpants, and come on to the kitchen with me and I'll show you what we're making this week. Disney Food Blog keeps putting out the most amazing Disney recipes ever, hands down, and I'm gonna continue to share them with all of you. All right, who wants to know what we're making this week? It's a good one, and it is literally so easy. We are making Beauty and the Beast gray stuff. Woo! Oh my God, it literally is so easy. So here is what you need to make your gray stuff. You first need some Oreos, or any type of chocolate sandwich cookie. It does not need to be Oreos, but I'm bougie and I love me some Oreos. You need some whipped topping. You need 1.5 cups of whole milk. I do not have whole milk, so I am using 2% milk. You also need a 3.4 ounce box of instant vanilla pudding and a 3.4 ounce of instant chocolate pudding. And you also need some cookies. So I just have little basic sugar cookies that we have in the house. We got one of those tins of sugar cookies. And I'm just gonna use those because we already have them. You could also use some Nilla wafers or any type of cookie, really. You could put this on anything. So let's jump right into it. All right, first you're gonna need yourself a big bowl and you're going to put your 1.5 cups of cold milk in there, along with your box of instant vanilla pudding. It sprays out when you try to open it, so don't get it all over yourself. All right, so you have in your bowl your cold milk, 1.5 cups, and one box, 3.4 ounces of instant one box of vanilla instant pudding, 3.4 ounces. So now you're just going to whisk this for 2 minutes until it thickens. So let's get to whisking. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Okay, here we go. All right, so now that it's all whisked, I'm gonna bring you around here and show you into the bowl so you can know what the consistency should look like. Your consistency, it should be nice and thick. So this is how your pudding should look. So now that you've gotten your milk and your vanilla pudding all mixed up, this is gonna go in the fridge and it's gonna set for 1 to 2 hours. So we're just gonna set this aside. I will throw that in the fridge. And then while we are waiting for that, we can start to prep our cookies. So these are gonna go in a food processor or any type of something that you can crush them all up. If you don't have a food processor or anything to crush them up, you can put them in a plastic baggie and just beat them with a rolling pin. But I have a magic bullet. I don't think all of them are gonna be able to fit in here. Oh, you need 15 Oreos. You'll need 15 Oreos. So I'm going to throw whatever will fit in here. We'll do half and we will give these a good grind. You want them all nicely crushed up. That is not working out the way I want it to. Hold please, I think I need to switch out my blade. Let's try the other blade. This is not really working out. we are going to try a different route. Technical difficulties. So, since this is not working out the way I want it to, I'm going to show you guys the alternative way that you can do this. So I'm just gonna put all of my cookies in a Ziploc bag. So because my magic bullet is not working out the way I want it to, I am gonna go to plan B. Ziploc baggie and a rolling pin, and we're just going to beat them up. So a nice puree. You want it just to be nice and crumbly. So I'm gonna pour these back into the bowl, and I'll bring you guys around so you can check it out. So let me get these in here real quick, and I'll bring you around so you can see what the texture should look like. So your texture of your cookies, they should be nice and finely chopped, sort of like a graham crackery crust texture. It kind of looks like dirt, and I promise you my hands are clean. All right guys, so I've got my milk and pudding in the fridge. That will stay there for 1 to 2 hours. I've got my cookies all crumbled. So I will be back with you in 2 hours, my time, literally 1 second, your time, and we'll put it all together and make some delicious gray stuff.
1 hour later.
So our pudding mix has now been chilling in the fridge. I left mine in there for an hour. I went on the lower end of the spectrum because I'm impatient. So it said for an hour or 2, I chose an hour. If you wanted to leave it in there for the full 2 hours, you can certainly do that. So the next step of the process is to fold your Oreo crumbles into the mix. All right, so you're going to dump all of your Oreo cookies into there and fold that all in. Next, you're going to add an entire container of whipped topping, so 8 ounces. All right, so you're gonna dump the entire container into the mix. You don't want anything to go to waste. You want it all to go in there. All right, and then you're going to add 3 tablespoons of your instant chocolate pudding mix. All you need is 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. So once all of that is in there, you're going to fold all of that in nice and carefully. You don't want it to explode and spray up in your face. So just fold all of that in. You want to make sure everything is nice and blended. You don't want to overfold because you want it to be nice and airy, but you do want it to be blended completely. Because the whole point of gray mix is the fact that it's airy and fluffy and it's not too dense. Make sure you scrape everything off of the sides so you get all of everything that's stuck to the bowl all blended into your mix. All right, so now that everything is all blended up, I'm gonna scoot you around here and show you inside the bowl so you can see what it's supposed to look like all blended together. So your mixture should be a nice gray color, hence the name gray stuff. It should be nice, airy, and blended all together. So your next step is to put this mixture into the fridge and let it chill for 1 hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my gray stuff into the fridge for 1 hour, and I'll check back in with you. 1 hour my time, literally 1 second your time, and we will finish it up and enjoy some delicious gray stuff.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, an hour has passed. Our gray stuff has been chilling in the fridge, and now it's time to serve it up. So for this step, you are gonna need, I feel like every video I do, things go in a Ziploc bag and we pipe it out. So this is no different. You need a Ziploc baggie, a piping tip, or just cut off a small little bit on the end so your gray stuff can come out. So for this, you are going to need a spatula. So this recipe does make a lot of gray stuff. I'm not gonna put all of it in the bag. I'm only gonna put a little bit, and I'm gonna put the rest in a container and save it for a snack for later. So I'm gonna just put a few scoopfuls in here, and I'm going to snip off the end, seal it up. I never can seal a Ziploc bag, it's a problem. And I have 4 sugar cookies. I don't wanna tip over the plate too much and have them fall. I have 4 just plain sugar cookies, and I'm going to pipe a little dollop on each of, each of the cookies. I'm not a pastry chef. I'm not the greatest at it. And you want some edible pearls. If you don't have edible pearls, you can just use some sprinkles or whatever you have in your pantry. I had these from a previous project. So you're just gonna put a few little pearls on each of your gray stuffs. And I'm gonna bring you around here so we can do a close-up of what they look like. So once your gray stuff is all completed and decorated, this is what your cookies are going to look like. How freaking delicious does this look, guys? And that is it. I'd say the most time-consuming process of this whole thing is letting the mixture sit for 1 to 2 hours once you have your pudding and your milk, and then letting it sit for another hour once you fold in the whipped cream and your cookie crumbs. Other than that, it's very simple to make, and let's do the famous taste test. Bon appetit. Oh my God, that is so good. Wow. Yep. Another win, guys. This is freaking delicious. You know what? I'd say gather up your ingredients, pop in Beauty and the Beast, and eat some gray stuff. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the big thumbs up button to give this video a like, and hit that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. I will come back and hang out with you guys next week, and we will make another Disney snack as part of Kyle in the Kitchen series. It's been so much fun, guys. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Have a magical day. Bye.